The United Nations says aid agencies supporting the troubling Tigray region in Ethiopia are struggling to provide aid in the state. The federal government has been conducting a military offensive against forces loyal to the Tigray state's authorities. The UN resident and humanitarian coordinator for Ethiopia, Catherine Sosi, told the media that providing humanitarian assistance had been difficult since the conflict began. Aid agencies say food and health supplies have not been allowed into Tigray. It's been more than a week since fighting broke out in the northernmost state, and the impact is spilling over to neighboring Sudan, as thousands are reported to have crossed the border already. Both the federal government and Tigrayan authorities are scaling up efforts to mobilize resources, indicating the conflict could go on for some time. The African Union has called for a truce, while some fear the conflict could degenerate to a civil war. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed says the military will not cease operation until the Tigray forces surrender to the federal authority. Meanwhile, still in Ethiopia, where the nation parliament has now stripped 39 members, including the Tigray regional president, Debretsion Gebremichael, of immunity from prosecution, as both authorities are at loggerheads. The state news agency reported on Thursday a senior official, Getachew Reda, of Tigray People's Liberation Front, which is fighting federal forces, also lost immunity. Communications are down and outsiders have been barred. Reporters say it is hard to know how Abiy Ahmed weeks longer offensive against Tigray People's Liberation Front regional rulers was progressing. Security sources and media, state media, have spoken of hundreds of deaths in the state of more than 5 million people, where federal warplanes have been pounding arms as soldiers fight on the ground. Many Ethiopian refugees have fled into Sudan on Wednesday.